What's going on?
Tommy! Oh, good. Listen. I like fish. I love fish. I love them as pets in bowls, or as food on a plate, but as much as I love them, I don't want to sleep with them, okay? But right now, your Italian brothers are coming from up there to fit me with some cement shoes, and I...
Shut up, Ken! Sit down. Lance, what the hell's going on?
It's your friends up north, Tommy. They ain't too happy you capped their man. They're coming down to see the business today.
They took longer than I thought. Guys, we gotta make this final. We gotta leave no doubt that this is my operation. Mine! Ken, you get the first one to counterfeit cash and put 20 mil in briefcases. Lance, you get the guys together.
Tommy! What? No big hugs for your old buddy?
I've had 15 years out of the loop. I'm a bit rusty on family etiquette.
Oh, he's angry, huh, Tommy? Didn't I say your temper would get you into trouble, huh?
There's 3 mil in the cases.
How many was it? 10? No, 11 men. That's how you get to be called the Howard Butcher.
You sent me to kill one man! One man! They knew I was coming, Sonny.
Tommy! Watch your tone. Anyone would think you blame me for that unfortunate set of circumstances.
Just take the money.
Get the damn cash. You know, Tommy, I did what I could for you. I pulled strings, called in favors. I was your friend, Tommy. I hoped you'd see sense, see what's good for business. I trusted you, Tommy, and you disappointed me. But at least someone in your chicken shit organization knows how to do business. Isn't that right, Lance?
Sorry, Tommy. This is Vice City. This is business.
You sold us out.
No, I sold you out, Tommy. I sold you out. The real cash is upstairs in the safe.
So, Tommy, what was the big plan? You think I just take the fake cash, save face, and run away with my tail between my legs?
No. I just wanted to piss you off before I kill you.
So the first sequence of this mission involves us defending our safe from the Mafia, who are trying to steal our money, and spoiler alert, they will succeed in stealing at least some of our money, because this mission is broken up into sequences. So after you're done with this first sequence, which is on a timer by the way, so we'll just have to wait here until the timer runs out, but after this sequence is completed, we're going to have other objectives that need to be accomplished, so yeah, the Mafia will have a good chance at getting some of our cash. So the reason why we're just standing here during this first sequence though is because by standing in this position on the top of the staircase at the corner of that light source on the bottom right hand corner of the screen, it makes it to where the enemies who are supposed to be swarming through the front door and the 2 doors on the right don't actually spawn in.
No one to cover your ass now, eh, Tommy? You're going down, you backstabbing prick. Oh, you think so?
So the second sequence involves us killing Lance, and we will tickle him with our SMG to initiate a chase sequence in which you run after him and ignore everybody else.
Come here, you double-crossing piece of shit! Your history, Tommy! History! This is the last dance for Lance fans. I had enough of that in school!
Yeah, well, I've got one last thing for you, Mr. Lance Van Stance. I call this one the Versetti Special.
No.
You realize...
Yeah, you like that, you little prick? This actually takes me back to my days playing Halo after school in high school, you know, poning noobs and such. And oh man, good times back then, but not so good times now for Mr. Lance, and suck on my cutting utensil, you villainous scum.
Picked the wrong side, Lance.
Real good red sauce, like blood.
In all my days, oh man, that's incredibly gruesome, but incredibly awesome stuff right there. Well, for us, but not for Lance. The poor lad has seen better days, and, you know, now wasn't the time to lose one's head. That's not the way to get ahead in life. It's a shame he wasn't more headstrong. He'll never be the head of a major corporation. Well, there's some Austin Powers references for you, but anyways, yeah, you can just jump down from the rooftop to enter the mansion again instead of taking the staircase. And apparently I tried initiating the next sequence too quickly, so a bunch of people started shooting at me, but thankfully there was some health and body armor downstairs.
You took 15 years from me, Sonny, and now I'm gonna make you pay!
You still don't get it, do you? I own you, Tommy. Those 15 years were mine to spend.
So since there's no adrenaline pill in this area like how there is in Lance's area, I'm not gonna faff around with Sonny Forelli too much, especially since he didn't buy me dinner first.
Tommy? Oh my God, Tommy, what happened?
What does it look like?
It looks like you ruined your suit, and Tommy, that was a beautiful suit. Tommy, what on earth happened?
Had a disagreement with a business associate. You know how it is.
Tommy, I have a disagreement. I send them an angry letter. Maybe I pee in their mailbox. I don't start World War III. You know, maybe you should speak to my shrink.
That stupid prick Lance.
Tommy, I never liked that guy, okay? He's neurotic, he's insecure, he's self-centered. The guy's an asshole. I'm glad you took him out.
I don't think we're gonna be getting any more heat from up north either. Cause there ain't no up north anymore. It's all down south now.
Wait, does that mean what I think it means? Tommy, baby!
What do you think it means?
That we're in charge. I mean that you're in charge. Oh, Tommy!
You know, Ken, I think this could be the beginning of a beautiful business relationship. After all, you're a conniving, backstabbing, two-bit thief, and I'm a convicted psychotic killer and drug dealer.
I know. Ain't it just beautiful?
And with that, we have now completed Grand Theft Auto Vice City at 100%. Oh man, that is fantastic stuff right there. Vice City was a lot of fun to make videos for. And really quickly, I'd like to point out something that Tommy says near the end of that cutscene where he says, "It's all downhill from here," which is very telling, literally, of what the business will be doing from this point moving on forward. But it's also a bit of foreshadowing, which I don't know if Rockstar necessarily intended it to be foreshadowing, but if they did, that's quite a smart decision on their part. But it's foreshadowing for kind of the outcome of Ken Rosenberg and Tommy Vercetti's business relationship, because we see Ken again in San Andreas, and in that game he's in this super depressed state. He sees no end in sight for the dark tunnel he's in, and so overall he's just a shining beacon of negativity. So CJ eventually develops his own business relationship with Ken and sets Ken straight, gets him back on his feet, and gets things going again for him. So, you know, things kind of work out in the end for Ken Rosenberg, but we never know what happens to Tommy after this game. We don't even know specifics as to why Tommy and Ken had their breakup, so to speak. So, yeah, interesting stuff. And you could play the guessing game about what happens to Tommy. And I suppose I'll throw my hat into the ring there and say that I think Tommy dies at some point in between Vice City and San Andreas, which I don't think is too far-fetched, but the reasons for it, I think, is because there has to be somebody still up north holding down the fort while Sonny Forelli and a whole bunch of other Forelli gang members tries killing Tommy down south. So obviously they failed, so there might be like this revenge story brewing up north with whoever is still up there. And well, I think that they eventually did succeed in their attempt at getting their revenge on Tommy. So that's the way I view it, but you know, who knows, and we'll never know. So anyways, something that I'd like to say that is a lot more important than that is that I'd like to say thank you to all the different people who have been watching these videos, liking these videos, commenting on these videos, subscribing because of these videos, and all that good stuff. Like, it's just super awesome seeing all these new names pop up in the comment sections and subscriber lists, and then seeing the views, at least during the initial few days of uploading a video, increase with each and every upload, and then seeing a few more likes here and there on certain videos. Like, it's super, super awesome. Of course, long term, some videos are going to be more popular than other videos, but overall, though, I'm very happy with kind of the growth going on here, which I know that this channel is still a small channel, and it might always be a small channel, but for what it is, it's just fantastic stuff. I'm really happy with how things have been going, so good stuff all around. And the videos themselves, there are a good handful of these videos that I can say are some of my best videos, like the G Spotlight video. Man, I get pumped up thinking about that video, and I've mentioned this in the past, that I really do think it's like the best video I've ever done, which might not be saying a whole lot to some people, but to me, it has like everything I like in making videos. And you know, it has like the commentary style I really like, where you're informative, but you also incorporate your own humor and banter into it, which I'm not saying I'm full of banter in these videos. I'm usually just making one-off jokes a lot, but you know, in that video it all just really comes together quite nicely. And then there's music playing in the background at one point, which usually I like adding music to a lot of these missions to make it kind of feel a bit more cinematic, which gets ruined anyways because I'm talking over the music being played, but I don't know, to me it just adds a little bit more to the videos than if I didn't have that music. And sometimes I'm just referencing something, like in that video for example, the song Elevator Music is just being played because I was in an elevator, so I figure why the hell not add that in there. And then, you know, in this video I'm referencing Pulp Fiction when I'm playing that song during a high octane katana moment, because I'm referencing the scene in Pulp Fiction where the katana makes an appearance and is being used in this kind of the focal point of a particular scene in that movie. So that's the reasoning there. And then of course the edits that go on in that part, G Spotlight, where you have the Pokemon reference, but also the spotlight being turned on and displaying an image of Taylor Swift's face. I mean, that is what it's all about right there when you're making YouTube videos. I mean, it's not like it's a super difficult hobby or anything like that. It's far from that, but it's just a lot of fun, and even funner when you can really just hang your hat on something and be just super proud of it, which at this point I'm just kind of talking in circles, but you get the idea, hopefully. And again, one last time, I just want to say thank you to everybody who's watching up to this point, even, you know, those people especially, because I've just been rambling the past few minutes. But anyways, though, you know, I should finally touch on your rewards for getting 100% in Vice City, which would be that a new outfit gets delivered to the Vercetti estate. Tommy's health and body armor get increased by 50 points to a grand total of 200 apiece. Man, that's a lot of health there. So it's really, really fun going on rampages now and stuff, just kind of screwing around town because you have so much health, so you can take a lot of police attention and just see how much longer you can last these days compared to before this 100 point total increase there between the two. But beyond that, you also have limitless ammo, so that's pretty awesome stuff, and double health on all vehicles. So, you know, a lot of rewards going on here. Really good stuff. But we have 3 more phone calls that we have to take before we can wrap things up officially here. So let's take those phone calls.
Tommy, it's Paolo. How are you? Right, mate. Anyway, thought I had to drop you a line. Oh my good lord, my son, you will not believe the quality of the brass I just encountered. Streetwalker or something, just down in Little Havana, mate. Said her name was Mercedes or something. Oh my god, mate, you got to check this bird out. Could strip the lead out of a pencil. Said I was the best you ever had, and all. Keep your potato skin fluffy, seeing ya.
What hardware we got?
Tommy, Tomas, it's Cortez. ¿Qué pasa?
Things are interesting. How are you, my friend?
I wanted to ask you about Mercedes.
Okay, what about her?
Oh, Tommy, I hear these stories, all these stories. I don't know what to think. Maybe she thinks she could do what she likes. But Tommy, tell me, is it true?
Is what true?
These stories I hear. She really going to be a lawyer. Tommy, the shame. You know, we Cortez are a proud family. We would never allow a daughter of ours to become a lawyer. Please tell me it isn't so. I don't think I could take it.
Oh, Colonel, I can assure you, Mercedes is never going to become a lawyer. Don't worry about it.
Oh, thank you, Tommy. Tommy, thank you. The shame would be unbearable. She's a lady, not a parasite, you know? Anyway, Tommy, you must excuse me, all right? The new Minister of Interior has arrived. Many years ago, I killed his father in a failed coup, so I must be polite. Hey, good day, amigo.
Tommy Vercetti. How's it going, Mr. Big Shot? I hear all these things about you. Some kind of player in town now, eh?
Paul, you're drunk.
Nah, you stupid pal, I ain't drunk. I had a couple and some treats. I've been a bit for a couple of days, you know. Anyway, don't give me that, I ain't a mug. Who set you up in this town? Oh, me, that's who.
Really?
Don't give me that, don't. I introduced you to people, I showed you the ropes. Did a lot of stuff for you, and this is how you repay me. You ignore me. You won't give me a way in, all after all I did for you. What do you think I am, a devil or something?
Paul, take it easy. I've been busy. Don't be an idiot.
I ain't no idiot, mush. That's what they said in Borstal. You are skip the trouble, son, because you're going to get it. Tommy, mate, please. Use me big O, please. Don't laugh at me.
Paul, get some sleep. Seriously.
So out of those 3 phone calls, I'd say that the Colonel Cortez one is my favorite, because it's like if you only knew what Mercedes was actually up to, he'd probably be feeling a lot differently about the potential lawyer business there. So yeah, that's fantastic stuff. But anyways, I want to show off the outfit here that you get for completing Vice City 100%. And the shirt says, I completed Vice City and all I got was this lousy t-shirt, which is not true because you do get other rewards beyond this t-shirt, so I suppose that's classic Rockstar and their intense appreciation for self-deprecation. But anyways, that wraps up this part, and I hope y'all enjoyed these videos even more than I've enjoyed making them, and until my next video, I will see you next time. Hopefully without a cold.